Hey guys, Boston Bruce back. Operation Boston, turn 18, KMT. We're in January of 45. Here's your income chat. I haven't, Italy hasn't gone yet, so I'm not going to do the USA. Germany's actually at 13, so that's where they're actually at. All right, KMT. $8 to spend. I'm going to spend six on two infantry. I don't think there's any way to get any artillery uh, up from the Yunnan Road through a river or anything, so it'd be a couple turns, so no sense buying any more artillery unless I can place them in Hunan, Shantung, but I don't think I can. I think they have to be placed in Yunnan. Uh, so, we get a lot of combats. So, let's get to it. All right. First one from Yunnan, a medium bomber is going to fly one into Sitkang, two into Shanghai over the CCP. I think we're still at war, as far as I remember. I know I can fly over them. There are no AAA fighters. Three into Central Mongolia. Also going into Central Mongolia will be from Suyan is two cavalry. Going into Kurland will be two infantry. Going into Beiping will be one infantry from Suyan, two cavalry from Suyan, one cavalry from Shenxi is going to go one into Suyan, two into Shenxi. Now I looked at it. I looked on the thing. It's just mountains there, so I can go over to Suyan and then into Beiping. Then coming from Shenxi will be three cavalry into Hopei, along with a medium armor from Shantung. And if the medium armor, if that's 2 rounds or less, 3 rounds or less, it'll blitz into Beiping. Right now, before I forget, these 4 infantry that retreated last time will go onto the card in Shantung. All right. So I believe that's all the battles for the KMT. Let's do Hopei first. 3 cavalry against a militia. And a medium armor. Notice I put that there. No, I wouldn't forget. So that's 3 cavalry going into a city. I mean, at the Hopei crossing a river. So they're going to be at 2. So 3 at 2 and 1 at 6. Maybe that's 5. Yeah, 5. He's crossing a river too. So 3 at 2, 1 at 5. And armor hits and no retreats. Actually, one of the cavalry hit too. So 3 cavalry go into Hopei. The militia is gone. We take that for the KMT. The medium armor blitzes into Beiping. We'll take that for the KMT. All right, now we get a roll for the. Get all these things out of here. Let's see. So we get a roll for 3 cavalry and 1 infantry. And Everton retreats into Suyan if they retreat. So 3 cavalry are the green and 1 infantry is the yellow. And the infantry and 1 cavalry retreat. So 1 cavalry and an infantry retreat into Suian. So 2 cavalry make it into Beiping. All right. Now we got 2 infantry walking into Kurland. It's empty. And 1 retreats. But we do take it. So this chip will move back into Suian. And we'll take Kurland for the KMT. And now we have 2 cavalry and a medium bomber. And the cavalry, I think, -1 for the desert border. Attack. Desert terrain, -1. So, okay, except DAC. So we got 2 cavalry and a medium, 2 cavalry and a medium bomber against an infantry in central Mongolia. The medium bomber hits. His infantry in return misses. So, you notice I forgot if the cavalry retreated. I'll have to look. I know they didn't. They had both 3s, that's right. All right, so I'll take that. For the KMT, I need another rondel. Where are the Chinese over here? It's the first good turn they had the whole game, I think. Well, they didn't lose retreat or anything. All right, so we took 1, 2, 3. No, wait a minute. We already had Suian. We took Central Mongolia, Kurland, Hope, and Beiping. So we took 5 off the Japanese. So the Japanese get down to 32. KMT should go to 12. I don't know if that's right. It might be 11. Let's see. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. They're at 11. I knew they weren't at 12. At 12, it'd be ecstatic. All right. So, I placed the 4 guys moved over. The medium bomber has to fly back. He came from Yunnan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, where do I want to land him? He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can only go 5. So he's going to have to land in Shenxi by himself, I think. And you know what? Because of that, we're going to take 1 of them infantry from Sichuan. He's just going to go into Shenxi. Well, no. Yeah. No. We'll put him, we'll leave it where it is. We'll just place on there. We bought 2. So we bought 2 infantry. 1 will go in Shenxi. The other will go in Suian. Suian and Nanking. I currently have 5 and 8 is 13. I don't like that number. I just don't like having that odd number. Very superstitious. Yeah, I'll take that. Where did I place him? I placed him in Suian. Okay. Instead, we'll place him in Nanking. Okay. All right, let's do a unit recap. In Sing King, I have an infant militia, Yunnan 4 militia, Shenxi, an infantry and a medium bomber, Central Mongolia, 2 cavalry, Kurlan, 1 infantry, Suian, 2 infantry, 1 cavalry, Beiping, 2 cavalry, 1 medium armor, Hopei, 3 cavalry, Shenxi, infantry, medium bomber, and Hunan, 5 artillery, 4 AAA, 2 mountain, and 14 infantry. Collect income. They save 2. They collect 11. I should have $13 for next turn. Now I'm going to go over to the other side and do some housekeeping. Some stuff that was a little hard to understand, maybe. All right. So over here, I had a destroyer, an A-29, and a transport left. The transport came up to A-22, went in port with the other one there. The other 2 there's. The other 1 there, so there's 2 in that port. We have 4 over here. The destroyer that from A-29 came up to A-6, enjoyed the torpedo boat destroyer and coastal sub. I landed this air transport in Portugal. It actually couldn't reach. It only had range of 1 left, so it had to land in Aquitaine. Also, when I moved this stack of infantry from Western Yugoslavia into Austria, I think I said there was 5. There was actually 6. So 1 of them stayed behind with the mountain infantry in Western Yugoslavia. And I placed a militia there. And I had placed originally in Aquitaine, I believe. And the other militia went in Normandy. The upgrades were in England. So I believe that takes care of any mistakes that were on the last turn. So once Italy posts, I'll probably film USA sometime today.